Neck guards are now mandatory in all hockey games, practices, and training sessions in England following the death of Adam Johnson. He died when he was cut in the neck by a skate blade. That was in October. Since then, 10 Canadian junior hockey leagues have mandated neck guards, and U.S. college teams and Canadian beer leagues are now considering them as well. I'm going to take you back to 1975. That's when Kim Crouch was injured in a junior hockey game. His neck was cut so deep he needed 3 hours of emergency surgery. And remarkably, he returned to the ice a month later wearing what may have been the first ever neck guard. Kim Crouch is joining us this morning from Whitby. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Lindsey.
So I just mentioned your history, that you were severely injured in a hockey game almost 50 years ago. What can you share with us about what happened?
I was playing goal for the Workham Waxers of the Provincial Junior A. I raced out of the net to smother a loose puck. And as I did, two players went over me, and one of their skates cut me on the side of the neck.
Did you know what had happened?
Not immediately. I sat up. The trainer, Joe Piccinini, had witnessed the accident and was at my side in seconds and started to apply pressure on the wound to try and stem the flow of blood. He kept me calm and stayed with me right to the hospital after I was injured.
Unbelievable. I hear that you lost a third of your blood. A third.
Yes, that's what the doctors determined after performing the surgery. There was damage done to my nerves. That's why my voice is what you hear. But I got back on the ice and continued to play right up into my 60s. So I still was able to perform with my neck guard, and that was my story.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. So you make this remarkable recovery. You want to get back on the ice, and it's your dad, Ed, that said, wait a second, you need to be protected out there. So he decided to make a neck guard for you. Tell us about that.
That's correct. When I was still in the hospital, my dad came in to visit and asked me if I wanted to continue to play. Being 18 years old, I said, oh yeah, let's do it. So within a short period of time, he had a local seamstress put together a prototype, and I was back on the ice with my neck guard. As a result of it being front page news, the public started to inquire about purchasing neck guards, and that was the start of the business.
That was the start of your family business. What was the reaction when you started wearing the guard?
The reaction at first, it was slow for people to catch on. Neck guards didn't become mandatory until 1993 for minor hockey players. So it was a long stretch trying to get people aware of the availability of the neck guard and its importance.
Yeah, you mentioned, so minor league hockey players in this country have had to wear neck guards since '93. You just mentioned that. There's still no mandate in the NHL. How does it feel to know that mandating neck guards, it's still up for debate in some leagues?
Well, I played long enough to know how the attitudes of players, their reluctance to wear something they feel may be hot or uncomfortable. But the importance of it is what it's really providing, and that is covering an area of your body that's very vulnerable to an injury that is something that needs quick attention or is definitely fatal, potentially a fatal injury.
Kim Crouch, we appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for sharing your story with us.
My pleasure, Lindsey.
All right, you take care.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.